Hi there YouTubers and Predator fans, Roscoe here with my newly acquired piece, the HCG Predator Biomask. Now, as you can see, this pretty much comes in a bust, but the emphasis was on the actual biomask itself. So the bust acts as a stand for the mask, which was actually from the original screen molds, or screen used molds. I managed to pick this up a couple months back from a very private collector. Another collector buddy pretty much put me onto him. He collects a whole lot of stuff and never unboxes it, just puts it in storage. And he's had some of these pieces for many years. This was one of them, and he had a few other things that I was after as well, like the Warrior Marquette and the Alien Big Chap, the AVP Dagger, things like that. So I've managed to get those through him as well, all nice, new and sealed, which I'm very happy about. This one was sealed, has the shipper box, the art box was completely mint, and this is in great working condition. All the dreads are in great order as well. So very happy to finally have this in the collection to join the rest of my Predator stash, which I have here, and there are many more in other areas of the house. But we're going to take a close look at this guy. Now I've got the Sideshow mask, and now that I have this completely blows that away. Sideshow mask was sculpted by Matt Rose. I think it was a fresh sculpt for Sideshow, but it wasn't the exact same one we saw on screen. Whereas this is, besides the paint job not looking 100%, the sculpt and the lenses were spot on, or are spot on. Now this is a wall mounted piece. It's got two holes in the back of the bio where you can hang it to a wall. Now I didn't want to do that because I'm only here temporarily where I've got it displayed. So I decided to make a tabletop stand. There's a piece of wood behind it on this base here, and it just rests on the screws on the back of this stand. So I've got it as a tabletop, so I can move it anywhere I'd like. The necklace I got from Casey McCabe on Facebook. He's based in the US. It doesn't come with that, so I bought that as an add-on, which to complement the piece, make it look a little bit nicer. It's got the plasma cannon there that can be removed. These dreads are all pretty much pliable. They can be bent a little bit. So it's very nice that the stand is basically a bust as well. I wouldn't bend those as much as the Wolf Predator I have from Sideshow. They're like more like a foam dread that can be bent. These are more like a silicone sort of plastic dread. I think if you bend these too much, they will break. So that's something you've got to be careful of when you're moving it around, especially these ones that hang a lot lower. If you're dragging around or moving around, that they don't get caught and then, squashed, and then they'll probably split. So you got to be very careful with those. Now if we look side on, you can probably see, you can pretty much see the whole bio. Now look at that, that's straight off screen, guys. Doesn't come much better than that. Absolutely love this piece. Never thought I'd own it. Just so happy that this guy that kept all this sort of stuff wasn't too attached after years of having it in a box. So the back of the mask is basically flat, or back of the head sculpt, it's flattened so it can mount to a wall. So it's not like this guy here where it's got the dreads going right back in the whole head. It is cut flat, but looking front on, you never notice. You would never know. So it's nicely disguised. Got all this shoulder armor. Some of his skin tone down the bottom there. And some more of his armor. The lenses are awesome. They're like a metal reflective lens, and they've got like a wire mesh over the top, so it's like a 2-layered lens. It's not printed on. You have a battery pack in here, which you got to be very careful when the helmet goes back onto the bust. It's magnetized, so it clicks in really hard. There is a battery pack here. You need to be very careful and make sure that's lined up. Otherwise, if it's not and it grabs, you could end up breaking the mount inside. So that's something to watch out for if you do have it, or you're looking to pick this up, or you do come across it and buy it. Just like the cool props I've started using. It's a push button for the light up feature. But overall, this is such an epic looking piece to me. Looks straight from the film. I think it's the only licensed piece out there that's from the film mould. I'm not sure if we'll get this again. We definitely won't get the Stan Winston Studios collaboration again. Alright guys, I'm going to take the bio off and give you a look at the underside, which Stan Winston Studios decided to create an underside for the mask. That wasn't actually done in the film. I think it was pretty much flat for the film, but they've decided to, while doing this project, to create what it looks like underneath the mask. Let's go take a look. Alright guys, here we have the underside of the mask, which was designed by Stan Winston Studios for this project. You can't actually see through lenses that much. There's slight transparency there. You can see through very slightly. But there's quite a bit of detail underneath this mask which you'll never see when it's displayed, unfortunately. And here we have the bust, or the stand, you could say, what it looks like without the mask on. Mine is number 17 of 1000. But what I've seen in the past couple of years, these do not pop up very often. I've only seen one for sale in the past 2 years. And this one just came across locally by accident, so I consider myself very lucky that I own this now. You also get the certificate from Stan Winston Studio, the 20th anniversary bio helmet. This is to certify that this Predator bio helmet and wall mount display were created by Stan Winston Studio from the original molds and helmet used to create the original creature for the 1987 motion picture Predator. Number 17 of 1000, signed by the late Stan Winston. So that's a cool piece to have framed and put on the wall next to it. Here we have the art box it comes in. This also has a shipper box and then another shipper box around that. So it's very well protected. And this being in storage for a number of years, so I'm really happy with the condition the art box is in. Even the shipper boxes are in great nick. So we got Predator bio helmet with trophy wall display. Nothing too fancy. Predator on the top. Got the targeting system on both sides. On the back, we got the details about the collaboration of HCG with Stan Winston Studios. Some of the features from the original Stan Winston Studio molds: working light up LEDs, highly detailed helmet interior created by Stan Winston artisans, trophy wall mount from the original Stan Winston Studio molds, so that's another original mold as well, not just the bio, limited to just 1,000 pieces worldwide, and the COA hand signed by Stan Winston. So we won't see anything like this again, guys, so I'm very happy. Alright guys, here we are back with the entire piece. I hope you enjoyed this video of the HCG Predator Biomask. It is an old piece. If you're lucky enough to go and find one that's in decent condition, in regards to the dreads, which can deteriorate, I'd say go grab it. There are people that can restore those sorts of things. I'm happy with mine at the moment. Mine seems to be in decent condition, but I'll keep on top of that with some protectant. But yeah, overall it's an awesome looking piece, very rare, and I'm very happy to have this in the collection to join my Predator clan. In the coming videos I'll be doing the Alien Warrior Marquette, the Big Chap Marquette. I've got the Dutch Sideshow exclusive premium format to do. I've got the ABP Shuriken, Dagger, Spear, Master Replicas, Predator 2 Spear, and a few other pieces I'm yet to video. So hope you are into those sorts of things, and you'll catch those videos later. Alright guys, bye for now.